think I heard about it from Tej a long time ago. It's an amazing cause. You need something like this for people who have no clue where to go. And when you come to this country, you're totally isolated. You're away from family and friends. There's nobody here to help you. And if you're in a situation of domestic violence, there's no organization that people really know to go to. So where does somebody who needs something like that to go and ask for support?
Rupa, when did you hear? And
I also heard about it through Tej Auntie. I know she's been working with them for a long time. But to build on what my mom was saying, in the Indian community, there's such a stigma surrounding violence and almost in some way a cultural acceptance of violence that is not correct, I think, and not spoken about and not outwardly spoken about. And I encourage people to come to this event and to learn about Maitri so that that aspect of the Indian community and the Indian culture here in California, in the Bay Area, can change so that we can help as many people as we can get out of dangerous situations and take care of themselves. So I'm very excited to be playing this event and was honored when Tej Auntie invited us because I'd heard about Maitri for a while but never gotten involved, and this feels like a first step towards supporting them and to taking a more active role in the community.
reiterates the importance of an organization like Maitri to our society.
Yeah, actually, in fact, we had gone to one of the fundraisers, but I didn't realize they were going all the way through to help women, re-educate them, help them to get papers, help them to do their, to get a new job, how to train them, and to help the families basically to support themselves without a husband or to look after themselves and stand on their own feet.
But it's culturally sensitive and culturally relevant, so it's for a particular community, and the languages are spoken there are focused on the Southeast Asian community. And being so far away from that part of the world, if you're here alone without any of your family, especially when you're in India, it's such a tight-knit family society. If there's a problem, you can talk to your uncle, you can talk to your brother. But if you're here all by yourself and you're being abused, being cut off from everyone will be very not isolating and terrifying on so many levels. So it's good that there is an organization that's culturally relevant and specific to this community that can take people in and help reorient them to how to deal with American society, which can be very overwhelming, I think. So.
Encore une fois, tout te trouve là, face à face près de moi. Dis-moi, qu'est-ce que tu vois?
Oh, she's been singing since she was little. I can remember when my mother would punish her in the corner, and she would be singing nursery rhymes in the corner, and my mother would get mad at her. She says, "You're in the corner to be punished." And Rupa would be singing, a little nursery rhymes in the corner, and she hasn't stopped singing since. She's always done music. She was into music, into theatre, always. But it was hard being an Indian parent watching her saying, "I want to do music." So it became, okay, you become a doctor and then you can do music after, but not before you first finish doing a regular career. So you have something to fall back on. Because music is a difficult industry. I mean, yeah, people can make it, but you can also be sitting on the wayside. Mm-hmm. I mean, needless to say, she's done a fabulous job and I'm really, really proud of her.
I remember just being a little kid and being very curious about science and curious about sociology and literature and poetry and music. So I think it was just this very hungry mind. And I grew up in a very musical household. My mom here is an amazing pianist. Mm-hmm. And when I was 8 years old, we got a piano in our house and she would sit and play, and it was the most beautiful, beautiful thing. So I grew up listening to her and very, very fortunate to live the life I live. I feel very satisfied as a physician and incredibly satisfied as a musician and still learning. I feel like I'm just at the beginning of a very long journey. And I definitely owe it to my family that it's ended up being as beautiful as it has, because I think being one or the other for me would not would not create this level of interplay that I'm starting to see with the social work that I do, and what inspires me musically definitely comes from my work in medicine, and what brings me peace from my medicine is sitting and playing music and writing.
Please come to our Maitri event at Santa Clara Convention Center on May 9th. Rupa is singing, so we'd love to have you.
We'd love for you to be there. It's going to be lots of fun. It'll be very cool. Don't miss it.
Il y avait quelques jours en silence, j'ai pas